trauma bonds, narcissists, and the relationships that we make. Did you ever hear the saying in yoga, the light in me recognizes the light in you? Well, there's also another one, the darkness inside me notices the darkness inside of you. The damage inside of me recognizes the damage inside of you. Did you ever wonder why you are attracted or attract certain people in your life? You know, trauma bonds, codependency, the people we attract. Trauma bonds, basically what it is a bond formed with a narcissist or abuser. It's becoming accustomed to the abuse. Even if a person's aware, like things are not right in the situation that they're in, but they feel trapped and they're not able to get out because they've developed a trauma bond. You know, I love sharks, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to go next to one. You know, sometimes we find ourselves attracting or attracted to the same type of people and or situations in our life. We may not even be aware of it and not even know why, or we may not yet be consciously aware of the decisions that we're making. We're just on autopilot. And within these relationship dynamics, and when I say relationships, it does not have to be romantic. It could be friendships, coworkers, family members, etc. In these traumatic circumstances, there's usually a dynamic some may call the empath and the narcissist, or the codependent person and the abuser. Hey, have you ever stayed past the expiration date in a relationship? It's like the milk is spoiled, but I'm going to make use of it somehow. I'm going to bring it back to life. You know, you keep wishing for different results, but the result is always the same. It's like, this is one of my favorite sayings that a therapist told me once. It's like sticking your hand in a box that you know a snake is in. He usually bites you, but you want to keep checking, hoping the results will be different. And it's never easy to admit, hey, I have a problem. But if we don't address the issues that we are facing, we will just stay stuck in the same toxic cycle. We form bonds with people sometimes over trauma. We see that same darkness or damage in someone that either we had or we have. The problem is if one or both are not healed and they are operating from a place of wounding, do you really want to stick around for the abuse? You know, healing does not happen overnight. No matter how much one promises to change, it doesn't matter because healing is a process with no particular time limit on it. However, just remember in life, you always have to have very firm boundaries in all areas of your life and enforce them. And when I say like boundaries, I mean firm establishing boundaries of things that you definitely you will not accept. And you don't have to have or give out second chances or constantly keep explaining yourself. Do what feels right for you. I know that I'm an empath and I can feel energy. And it's a real thing. When people say, you know, that saying the body can literally reject someone's energy, that is so true. I am at a point now where I get physically sick when I come into contact with either abusers or lower vibrational energy. Not only do you have to set firm boundaries, but take a good look at your life, your habits and patterns. It's also a good idea. I feel it's so important to know why we do the things that we do and what type of place are we coming from. And also, acceptance is key. Accepting yourself and the decisions that you have made is the most important step that you can make in life, as well as listening to your intuition. Awareness is everything. Once you are finally aware of what is going on inside of you, you can make the necessary changes. Not listening to all the other outside static and interference and noises of what people think or tell you you're nuts, that, you know, this and that. When you know you're intuitive, when you have visions and you feel it and you know for a fact, you have to listen to yourself. because you're always right. Like, go with your intuition because you are the only person that knows what's right for you. And do whatever that means for you. Some of us were raised and taught and told it looks weak to reach out for help. And therapy makes you look like you have a problem. Well, if you're a human being, you have problems. Hello. There is no one on this earth that lives a problem-free existence or an easy existence. So just remember, your well-being is everything, and that includes your mental health. Reaching out for help is actually strength. It shows how much you really love yourself and value your life. I just wanted to make this video for anyone that might be trapped in a trauma bond. I've had my share of narcissistic relationships in the past, and that's all types, friends, coworkers, and relationships. So I know what it's like, and I've also made a video on narcissists, aka energy vampires, and I'm leaving the links below, as well as to a link on energy protection. And I hope you have a great day. Thanks.